Yo, niggas. I don't get it actually. Now that I think about it, because why? Ever since JJK ended, now niggas don't want to talk about JJK no more. Like Dragon Ball ended, Dragon Ball Z ended, whatever the fuck, right? And motherfuckers been dick eating, gobble gobble gobble, Dragon Ball Z. You know, all these fan mangas, all these fan arts, all these what if this, what if that, who if this, who if that, oh my gosh, Goku's third son who so happens to be an evil villain. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, JJK is cold. JJK got a cool couple, like, you know, little things, like little mysteries and shit, like, you know what I mean? And I'm like, oh, why ain't anybody talking about JJK no more? But anyways, back to what this video is about, right? So death, right? Death in JJK seems too prominent. Sometimes in Jujutsu Kaisen, I think they just be killing niggas just to kill niggas. I know it's over, whatever. This is a retrospect. Like, watching JJK is like edging, you know what I mean? And, you know, all the trolls and memes and shit was coming out of people being like, not Kusakabe, what's the guy from Chainsaw Man? Kishibe, right? It's that little meme of him holding a piece of paper. You can't, like, don't compliment your favorite character. Don't say who's your favorite character because this nigga was offing everybody. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, okay, Nanami, that shit blew me, because I feel like Nanami's one of those niggas where it's like, yeah, his death gonna mean a lot, but you gonna want him to get everything he needs to get done before he dies. You know what I mean? Like on some Kakashi shit. Like, if Kakashi was to die, like, if Kakashi died at Pain, it would be almost fitting, because he doesn't do a lot after Pain. Except for in the war and shit with Obito, he doesn't do a lot after Pain. So it's like, if he would have died there, you could see it being like, oh shit, we got a lot of footage of Kakashi, we got a lot of tape, like that nigga was a dog, you know, Hall of Famer. And I feel like that's the same way with JJK. It's like, the only nigga that I really felt like that died, that got their Shaw moment is Gojo. And even I feel like Gojo still had a few moments that he could have, you know, but Gojo, that's it. I'm not gonna lie, that's it. I was gonna try to make up some niggas. No, that's it. Gojo did. Another nigga. Ooh, I'm sorry. I just forgot the name, but now I remember. I'm sorry. Kashimo. Oh my fucking god. This nigga dropped the bizzle on Kashimo. I'm sorry. I don't know. Hey, if you're a reader or a watcher or you know, you got spoiled, because we all did. Kashimo. God, that nigga got hold. And he was so, I don't know, he was such a dog. I was like, oh, he gonna give Sukuna the business. You know, he gonna give him the business. He gonna lose, but he gonna give him the business. Next thing you know, I seen, okay, I'm reading, you know. And the next thing you know, it was just, like, I felt like I was just reading, like, oh, kind of like cloudy vision. Next thing you know, I seen this nigga was dead. I said, oh, okay, I guess. So you just hyped up, you had Kashimo have this huge ass, dope ass fight with Hikari. And then now it's like, yeah, you still regular though. Like I don't like that. I don't like the gap in power in JJK, and I also don't like the premature death. Like, it's like, you know, you're edging nigga, you're edging it, and then, oh, but go ahead and just finish right there. Like you not getting no benefits. You just killing niggas to kill niggas, or making niggas seem presumably dead. Because, you know, just bringing each other niggas back to life and shit. A lot of people see death in JJK and they're like, oh, that's cool. Oh my gosh, that shocked me. That's so shocked by you. Oh my god, that's, you know, this is crazy when la la la. But it's really like, did all these niggas have to die though? Think about how, like, booty the story got, the more niggas died. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like at 100% potential of JJK, like the best the show could have been, obviously, was the very start. Once Geto dies, like, or once we learn or figure out that is not Geto with the stitches on his forehead, once we find out that's not Geto, that I feel like that already, like, from 100%, you already go down to like 70% just with Geto being gone. Because the interactions that would be special, or the different type of point of views and shit, and like even the convos that you can have with Geto and Gojo, or Geto and Sukuna, or whoever the fuck, I feel like it was just bad. Heroes and villains in JJK both died prematurely. Like, I don't know how else to put it. I feel like Jogo died a little premature. I feel like Geto died premature. I feel like Gojo died a little premature, a little bit. I feel like Gojo had one more big like, oh, #1 on trending type moment before he, before you took him out the story and shit. I low-key feel like Mahito died a little premature. I feel like we should have saw more of Mahito fucking with everyone, not just Itadori. Like, I feel like, you know what I mean? Like, I would like to see Mahito fight a few more people on the hero side. But yeah, premature deaths, bro. Like, with Nanami, I felt like we was just getting to his story of being, he was a sorcerer, then he went to go do business shit, then he was like, this shit fucking sucks. Then he went back to sorcery, and now he's trying to, he found a little bit of peace. He found a little bit of like, oh, maybe I can do this in jujutsu and shit. And he was gonna retire, go live on the beach, go fuck some hoes, go on spring break. I don't know what he was gonna do, but that shit was beautiful. It was a beautiful death. But at the end of the day, I look back and I'm like, Nanami could have spiced things up here. Like, Nanami could have been a cool nigga to have around in like Shinjuku Showdown or the Culling Games. Like, Nanami could have been that actual adult figure, because these are just a bunch of teenagers and kids. There's, one of them likes kids, so that's not a very great adult. One of them's a pussy. One of them just can't fight. I don't think. Like, I just don't think Shoko can fight. Kusakabe, he's a pussy. He's a dog, but he's a pussy. He's like, who's a scary nigga in anime? Like, those being your adults in the room just don't fit with me. Nanami is like yeah, bro, here you go. Watch little Marlin for the weekend. Thanks. And little Marlin gonna be cool because Nanami's a respectful, responsible adult. But I feel like Nanami's character was just missed overall because it was just like I just felt it was very lacking of that like fan favorite like adult character. And I might be weird, but I feel like he had a missing place there. Kashimo, I just would have wanted to see Kashimo fight some more. You can't introduce a guy who's there strictly for fighting and then have him doing all this shit, talking all this shit. Oh, blah, 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 oh, I'm about to, blah, blah, you know what I mean? Like, blah, blah, blah. And then on top of that, he has the exact power that is used for a nigga being OP and broken. Like, when you see a nigga use lightning, you're like, oh shit. This nigga's gonna turn evil, and then we're gonna have to fight this nigga because lightning is just a dog power. And then you see Kashimo, it's like, yeah, he teeing up on Hikari, da 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 da. And then we see him get bamboozled by true form Sukuna. So it's like, okay, that was nice, and that was cool little strip tease you gave us of Kashimo. Gojo, I just feel like even though Gojo has probably the most moments in JJK and the most trendy whatever, like, ooh, look at me moments on in the show, the way Gojo was going into Shinjuku Showdown is the second best period of JJK that I felt about the story going. I felt amazing about how the story was going when I saw Hidden Inventory. That was when Geto was still around, because I think Geto was such a peak ass character so that's the best I felt about it, because that's where I feel like the core of JJK is Hidden Inventory. I think Hidden Inventory is the son of JJK. Obviously it's the start, but it's like literally everything is about Hidden Inventory. Every fucking thing. Like, they did that they off-screened my boy, they did that bull honky, and now we sitting here looking at, Squishmallow Sukuna fucking just dribble across our screen. I'm not one of them niggas to be like, oh, all the deaths are bad. Oh, Toji's death is bad. Like, Toji's death is amazing. Toji's death is the one where I think everybody will say that's the perfect death. That's the perfect death. Because if he goes on to live, there's no reason why JJK should exist if Toji lives. Either he has enough bread and then he lives with Megami or whatever the fuck, or you're telling me he's just purposely a deadbeat with money and has another man raising his kids and just pops up out of nowhere every once in a while. That would make niggas hate Toji if he truly stayed alive and turned into a deadbeat and shit. So that's why I'm like, I'm in between. I do think some of their deaths of their more prominent characters were sells. Like, they were selling. But, you know, at the end of the day, I do think the deaths were executed well. I just think it was not great timing. Alright, see you later, brother.